Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I want to speak to you guys about some tips on how to build healthy routines, and these are tips and a guide specifically for ADHDers, because ADHDers gave them to me to give to you. So these are ADHDers tips to other ADHDers. Does that make sense? Oh, I don't know. This is just tips on how to build a relation. So this video is all about how to, and a guide to, helping you build a successful relationship with relationship. Why do I keep saying that? So for today's video, I want to give you some tips on how to build a successful routine. And they are ADHD friendly because they're given by me, who is an ADHD, and my fellow ADHD followers. So they are ADHD approved. So let's get on to the video. But first, if you could smash me a big thumbs up down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel, I will forever be grateful. So yeah, let's just get on to the video. So I put together all of the comments and all of the suggestions that I got into a little list. I used the most common ones and I've added some of my own so that they are generally the best tips that we have to offer you. The first one is set an alarm. I know it sounds easier said than done, but apparently, I'm saying apparently because don't for 2 minutes think that I have all my shit together, because I really don't. I really don't. I struggle to brush my teeth every day. I struggle to have a shower every day. I struggle to, you know, eat healthy every day. I struggle to drink water. You know, there's so many things that I struggle with, so please do not think for 1 second that I have my shit together, because I really don't. So yeah, the first one is set an alarm. But when you set an alarm, don't like leave it beside your bed, because it's easy for you to just like snooze. Put it like outside your bedroom if you can, or if you have a bathroom near your bedroom, like put it somewhere further away from your bed, so that to turn it off you have to get up. That's kind of the best tip that I got for you, that another ADHD gave me. Don't put it right beside your bed, put it away from your bed. In order to turn it off, you've got to get out of bed, and once you're out of bed, you're like, oh, like you might as well get up, really, haven't you? Set an alarm. So the next one is generally something that really does work for me. As you can see, I'm quite a colourful and visual person. I cannot process kind of verbal or written down like text. It takes me a long time. I like quick and kind of colourful and pictured kind of visual things. If you can, create a visual checklist. So for example, if you remember to brush your teeth, you know, draw a little toothbrush, print off get a sticker toothbrush, put it on there. If you know, shower, get a shower, put a little sticker. To do things, chores, work, get little stickers or magnets, or draw some symbols so that it's quick and easy and you don't need to process a lot of information. If it's quick and visual, it's like, oh, you see it and you know what you've got to do without having to get like the terms and conditions up about everything and instructions that are like 5 pages too long. So yeah, quick, simple kind of visual checklist so that you don't have to, you know, oh yeah, let me just read out all of the scroll that I've got to read to know what I got to do. Like, no, quick, easy visual checklists. It's approved by me. This is definitely not a tip of mine. I mean, I would love it to be, but it's really not. But get a good amount of sleep each night. I mean, I try, but I play like Uno till like 3 o'clock in the morning because I can't sleep. But yeah, getting a good kind of getting into a good sleeping habit is really good, because like, I mean, I say that, but I still get up super early even though I don't sleep till late, so I end up like 2 hours sleep. Anyway, yeah, so a lot of people have said getting into a good healthy sleeping routine has enabled them to kind of start to develop more of a morning routine, which has got them into a better basic routine throughout the day. So maybe working on your sleep habits, turning off your devices a little bit earlier than you usually do, going to bed at the same time every night, Yeah, having a relaxing evening so that you feel calm and you can just naturally go off to sleep. Have a good amount of sleep every night. Like, oh, that's so easy. As an ADHD, I can guarantee this one is kind of like, it comes across patronising, but it's really not meant to be. So this one is focus on one thing at a time. So I'm going to give you a quick example of this, because again, this was one of my tips. I found, right, when I have an overwhelming amount of things I've got to do, I struggle to just focus on one thing. I want to start one, then I'll start another, and then I end up with like nothing being done and everything's just a mess and I don't know where I'm at with each one of my tasks. So I have found that if I say, oh, Monday I'm working on Instagram, Tuesday I'm going to work on making videos for YouTube, Friday I'm going to work on myself, as in self-care, hygiene, do this, do that, spend time doing something fun that I love. Then I know, right, that day I can focus on myself, that particular day I can focus on Instagram, that particular day I can focus on YouTube. So having a specific topic for each kind of thing really helps me, because I get overwhelmed when there's so many different things that I need to do. The bathroom, I need to do the kitchen, I need to do my log cabin, I also need to make content for YouTube, I need to do this. There's just so many things and I chop and change what I'm doing and I forget that where I'm at, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to start again. So, you know, in my opinion and in my kind of personal experience, focusing and, you know, putting aside one specific topic for each day really does help. So focus on one thing at a time really helps me. Not just ADHDers, but I feel like ADHD it happens a lot faster and a lot more frequent. But when you have a routine, or for example going to school or doing homework, trying to motivate yourself to do something that isn't fun or that you're not interested in or that you're not passionate about is really difficult. And that's difficult for anybody, that's not just ADHDers. But I really do feel that ADHDers are like interest driven. If we want to do something and it's fun and we know, oh, we're going to get some enjoyment out of that, it almost entices us to do it a lot kind of more. So if you can make your routine a little bit more kind of enjoyable, for example, brush your teeth to your favourite song, make your breakfast, have your favourite show in front of you when you're cooking, or when you're making something, put your phone in and watch your favourite YouTuber, you know. Yeah, so put, you know, you can make it so much fun. Do the laundry, right? Get a washing basket, fold your clothes up into a ball when you pick them up and throw them into the laundry basket. The more you get in, like, go, basketball laundry. Give it a go. At least try and make it a little bit more enjoyable so that you feel like you want to do it. Because I feel like I say, us ADHDs are more likely to like, nah, I can't be bothered to do that, it's boring. But, you know, we got to do it. We got to make ourselves do it. So making it a little bit more fun, it's not going to be so harmful. Again, the next one is prioritise based on importance. So again, I put this on Instagram and I got a lot of questions about, well, how do you know what's important? Well, for me, what I like, I mean, this isn't my tip, but what I get from that is, so if there is a time sensitive like task that you've got to do, so for example, you have work due in, you have homework that's due in tomorrow, but then you also have something that can wait until after you've done this homework. So there might be a piece of homework for a different class that's not due in until next week. Well, you know, you should definitely do the piece of homework that is due in tomorrow first. That is your priority, do that first. Time sensitive kind of tasks are a good way to start prioritising. I am not good at prioritising, I'm super indecisive anyway, but I always try to think like, what needs to be done first, what's due in first, what's, you know, what needs to be done. There's something that I can do now, or is there something that can wait till later tonight for me to finish it? Like if you have loads and loads of laundry but you're going out tomorrow and you need your clothes, like the clothes that you want to wear need to be washed, then you know, let's do the laundry first because you need your clothes for tomorrow. They've got to be dried, ironed and washed. Like, yeah, just for example, you know, try to prioritise based on common sense and kind of what your initiative tells you, but also like time sensitive things, I guess. So set yourself realistic goals. Again, that can be really hard for us ADHDers because we always want to achieve. We don't want to be like disappointing others. We feel like we don't want to fail, and we set ourselves such like a really unrealistic really kind of out there goal. So for me, for example, I could be like, I'm going to clean the whole house in 2 hours. That is not realistic, because 2 hours, right? No. So realistically, we know that within those 2 hours, an hour and 45 minutes of that, I'm probably going to be distracted and doing something that I shouldn't be, when I should be doing something else. That just is not going to cut it to clean the whole house. It's an unrealistic goal. So break it down like into small kind of chunks. Know that, well, today I'm going to clean one room, because that's achievable. That is achievable. That is a realistic goal. Cleaning the whole house is not, that is not, I mean, it might be to some people if you can hyper focus, but cleaning is not a hyper focus of mine, let me just tell you. It is not. So yeah, achievable, realistic goals. Set them for yourself. I'm all for this one. Like, I really am all for this one. Motivate yourself with rewards. So if you can go through and do at least 10 of the things you need to do 1 week, know that, well, at the end of the week, I'm going to be able to buy a new pair of shoes, or when I get paid next, I'm going to take myself out and treat myself. Like, get yourself into a reward kind of habit, and know that you are working so hard. Be kind to yourself. Let yourself, you know, it's okay to have bad days. It is totally okay. Everybody has bad days. So be kind to yourself. Be flexible with yourself. Know this routine is not going to happen overnight. You have to start in stages and build it up, you know, like Lego, you know. You have to start building to get the whole perfect castle. And once you do that, you know, great, you can come and teach me how to do it. But yeah, it's not going to happen overnight, and you have to be super realistic about this, and you have to know that you are going to have bad days, but you still deserve a treat. You do, because you're working so hard, and it's so like easy to just give up. But being determined and working and keep working, getting yourself back up, going over these hurdles, now that is worth rewarding yourself for, because I know it's so difficult with ADHD, but also trying to, you know, live a successful kind of life, routine wise, I mean, is super difficult and super challenging. So be kind to yourself, reward yourself, because you deserve that pair of shoes, guys. So I have so many more tips. If you want to see the whole post, go over to my Instagram. I don't want to put it all on here because it's going to be like overwhelming and probably a little bit boring. So if you want to see a quick kind of flip chart, I'll put it up here so you can see. Go over to my Instagram and you can just slide through them and you can see them yourself. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.